So today we're going to be talking about evaluating a linear function, okay? And this is a lot easier than it might seem. It says use the function s equals f minus 6 to find the value of s when f equals 7. So that's the important part right there. It says f equals 7, value of s when f equals 7. So all that means is that in this equation, s equals f minus 6, s equals f minus 6, I'm going to take this f equals 7, and instead of f, because it tells us that f equals 7, instead of f, I'm going to plug in 7. And so I have now s equals 7 minus 6. So I substitute 7 in for that f. And just think about when there's a substitute teacher, right? I'm not here. The substitute is here instead. So when I substitute 7 in for f, f is no longer there. 7 is there instead, and we know that 7 minus 6 is just 1, right? And that is super, super easy. So let's see if it gets a little bit more difficult down here, right? One thing you need to remember is that when you see this 9n, that means that 9 is getting multiplied by n. So it says use the function j equals 9n to find the value of j when n equals 9. So I'm going to substitute 9 in for n on this equation. So now it'll be j equals 9 times, substitute 9 for n, so 9 times 9. And we know that 9 times 9 is 81. So our answer is 81. We just plug that right in there, and we would submit. Let's see if it gets a little tougher here. Okay, we're adding one more step. Okay, we're going to be multiplying, and then we're going to be adding 4. It says use the function s equals 11t plus 4. Now remember, when we see this 11t, that just means 11 getting multiplied by t. So it says to find the value of s when t equals 5. So I'm going to take this t equals 5. I'm going to plug in 5 for t. I'm going to substitute t for 5. Okay, 11 times 5 plus 4. Okay, so now we need to do 11 times 5. Remember, when we plug that number in, it's just multiplication. So 11 times 5 is 55. Plus 4, we need to make sure we bring that down there. And 55 plus 4, if you even have just a slightest bit of toughness with that, right, you can pull it off to the side. So we know S is 59. Okay, not too tough. All right, now we're going into a word problem, but things don't change. It says Judith rides the bus 6 minutes every day. Let D represent the number of days, and M represent the total number of minutes Judith spends on the bus. So use the function M equals 6D and find the value of M when D equals 2. So I'll plug in 2 for D. M equals 6. Instead of D, I'm going to substitute in 2. And 6 times 2 is just 12. All right, let's just keep going rolling. So now we have to figure out what this equation is. Natalie's shower uses 24 liters of water per minute. Let M represent the number of minutes her shower is on, and W represent the liters of water used. So we want to figure out how much water she used, and she uses 24 liters per minute. So 24 times M, however many minutes she's in the shower. Okay, so it says to have M equal 3. So we'll plug that in there. W equals 24 times, it says she was in there for 3 minutes based on this information right here. Okay. So 24 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry our 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. So our answer is W equals 70. All right, and that's how you evaluate a linear function.